Hey everyone, hope you're having a great day. I just wanted to go over the one trade I took from today, as well as the pre-market plan that I had going into today, and how I got here. So yeah, let's get right into it. All right, so we had a couple bull and bearish scenarios on both ES and Q, and I had VIX in for extra confirmation as well. All right, so let's take a look at the overall blank sheet. If you just want to go ahead and pause the video, you can to kind of examine this. But otherwise, I'm just going to get right into it. All right, so let's go to a blank chart here, a daily chart. We can obviously see that we had a big jump today, about 150 points. And yeah, so pretty high. I talked in yesterday's video that we were kind of having a balancing day, kind of basing for a big move either up or down. Clearly it was up today. And I took one trade to the downside, which you may be thinking, wow, kind of surprising. I'm surprised myself. Yeah, so we had the FOMC today, which is why we had this big jump. And I will get into that. So one bull scenario that I had going into today was kind of pulling back into this weird 1 hour and bouncing off this area of interest, which is exactly what happened today during FOMC. I don't really like to trade during the FOMC or the news just because I'm not really comfortable with it yet, but something I'm looking to incorporate. I know some people took trades here and here. We were holding above VWAP, so could have gotten long. Volume spike, and we came back down immediately. Buyers took us back up, and we rallied the rest of the day. So you could have gotten long either above VWAP when we held VWAP, and etc. Whatever you choose, you could have gotten long above this kind of break, this downtrend break, this little trend line, and above this area of interest at 41.92, targeting this supply. So that would have been another solid idea. So just something that I need to work on is maybe take more chances, right, with some tight risk. If I got in above this break, it could have been nice at 41.98, 6 point stop, let's say. Tight risk reward. That's about, what is that, a 3-to-1? Yeah, about a 3-to-1. Maybe a little bit less. Yeah, maybe 2-to-1 even, 2.5 to 3-to-1. So not great, not terrible, but with this strength, could have easily been, we obviously would have tore this apart, and I would have held until 3 hour when we got our first real rejection here. So it would have been nice. Anyway, let's get into the trade that I took today, though. The next, the bear scenario I had for today was a rejection of this 45-minute supply zone, as well as rejection of this area of interest. And so that's exactly what happened. I was interested in shorting below 41.57, and I was interested in possibly taking short here, but we kind of just pushed above it, retested, held value here, and then pushed up. So actually that would have been another area to get long as soon as we kind of broke this 41.62 kind of resistance of the day. Would have been good to, try this with a stop below this. 8 points so that would have been a really nice trade. Missed that one, but that's okay. Anyway, I took my trade here. I entered at it was like right here when we showed some rejection here with this nice candle, and I was speculating a rally based drop, and which is exactly what happened. My target was this 41.75 area, which was acted as support and resistance, an intraday level, as you can see. So that was the target, and it hit, and I got out for about a 12% gain on the contracts, which is not terrible, not great. But I only played one contract today just because I was worried about FOMC. But I would have scaled out here, taken one off, and then held one for break even, and I would have obviously gotten stopped out. But obviously the target would have been VWAP and this area of interest down here. That's not what happened. But still, I'll take 12% gain any day of the week. And yeah, so just some confirmations. If you can see right at 1 o'clock, I entered a little bit before 1 o'clock. If we go over to VIX and take a look at what VIX was doing at that time, you can see that we were bouncing off of this 1 hour demand zone on VIX. So confirmation there as well. So that was nice. I had a confirmation in that in my pre-market plan on that. I wanted to see this reject demand down here. And then let's take a look at NQ, what that was doing at 1 o'clock or around the 1 o'clock area. We were kind of rejecting this area of interest here. We did push above it, but we were also kind of rejecting or kind of looking like a high of day fake out. So that also aided that speculation, maybe a little bit, and also NQ was weaker than ES, so that was also just helpful as well. Yeah, so that was the trade that I took today. Pretty simple stuff. Don't have to overcomplicate trading. Hope you guys learned something from this video, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you.